questions, I don't have answers. Clearly no manners, baby. I know you want it better. Putting on the pressure, 'cause pressure's gonna get the very best of me. I give a little something, doesn't come for free. Oh, I know you have questions, baby. Even if I try and try too hard, nothing's ever enough.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am actually in desperate need of tackling my pantry, but before I get started, I really needed to tackle my stove as well. So before I got to my pantry, I had sprayed down my stove top with some Easy Off and let it sit for an hour to 2 hours and let it just do its thing and melt everything it needed to melt. And then once that was ready to be cleaned, I went in with just a sponge and some soap and I got to it, and it was actually very, very easy to clean because the Easy Off did exactly what it needed to do and just broke down everything. And at the end of the stove getting cleaned, it looked as good as new. I also sprayed down the grates for the top of the stove, and those also came out looking really, really good. They desperately needed it to be done, and I definitely have added Easy Off to the rotation of cleaning my stove when it gets really bad, because I tend to try to not use it with it having that chemical-y smell to it. I try to avoid it and do things a more natural way as best as I can, but the stove definitely needed a little bit of love, and the love is what it got. And once I was done wiping everything down and getting the grates back on the top of the stove, then I was ready to move into the pantry. And I had Jacob home this day, and if you're new, Jacob is my 3-year-old son, and he didn't have school this day. He was home with me, and when I tell you things are always a little bit harder when you have a toddler home with you, it is so hard. And I'm sure a lot of parents can relate to that. But he definitely took advantage of me being a little busy and was very mischievous. And he actually was a little bit helpful at the end. He did help me put trash into trash bags and stuff like that. But he took full advantage of me being busy to do things he normally wouldn't be able to do, and I just kind of let him do his thing for the sake of being able to do this. I had been trying to do this for a couple weeks, maybe more, and I just never had the opportunity because there's always something to do, and then by the time I do have the time, the kids are home again. So for the sake of being able to get this done, I just said, forget it, it's got to get done. It's only one kid over both kids, and it'll be a little easier, though it was my tougher kid that was home. And I was very happy with the end results. It's never the aesthetic looking pretty pantry. It's just functional so I can see everything. So hopefully you're not hoping to see an aesthetic change, because you won't see that here. I'm not that type of person. I don't really care for buying the individual glass jars and unpacking to repack things. I am perfectly content with it being just functional and visible and moving on from there. And it's behind a closed door, so we don't need all that pretty stuff in here. But anyway, I started with consolidating our popcorn and snacks that I had ordered from Thrive Market. I love using them to get all the snacks and stuff for the kids for school and snacks for outside and in the car and stuff like that. So once I was able to consolidate those, then I was better able to see what was in there. And it was really crazy how much was expired in there and that had to get thrown away and that had been in there for a while that we just forgot was in there. So getting to have fresh eyes on everything was really good. And just opening the pantry makes it easier for the kids to access snacks, makes it easier for me making lunch boxes in the morning, but also when I'm making dinner or food shopping, I know what I have and don't have. So it was definitely something that I wish I had done sooner, but I am so glad that I was able to accomplish today.
I don't even know I am here. You've been so distant lately, taking your time, losing my mind. Yeah, do I even care anymore? Taking my love for granted, thinking about us turning to dust. You said that I already know we're better when we're alone. I don't know what to say. You don't wanna be with me, I don't wanna give it up, baby. Is this really what you want? Then I'ma get out of your way. You don't wanna be with me, I don't wanna give it up, baby. Is this really what you want?
So here is a perfect example of Jacob being a little mischievous. He saw that I was pretty zoned in on getting in here and emptying things, and he decided to pick up the camera and help move it around. So I have some jumbled up video here with him picking up the camera and hiding under it and just doing all sorts of things he doesn't normally do. I try not to do any recording when they're home, or if they are home, they're together and busy. So they're kind of doing their own thing so I can get things done, because I do enjoy doing this. It's my form of me time. So letting the kids kind of do their own thing and play while I do something for myself, because as a mom, as a parent, it's very important to have things for yourself, and there's not many things that I can have for myself, and creating this content is something that I've grown to really appreciate and enjoy, and I love that I'm able to do that and have the time. So my children understanding to give me that little bit of time, though my 3-year-old is still learning to give a little bit more space, I appreciate that, and I feel like it's really good for them to engage in the importance of having something that you yourself enjoy.
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up. And he knows what gets me going. Yeah, like a little text saying, hey, what's up? They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine.
Now that I got a little bit more done in the closet, you can kind of see the pile that's collecting to the side of me, and that's all the trash that I found that it's either old, expired, or we just don't need it, or there's something wrong with it that I chose to get rid of it, because we just always tend to accumulate things without realizing it, and doing these things every once in a while is really good to do, and just consolidating and getting rid of the other things So by the end of this, I did take the trash and recycling out of the bins that were already in the kitchen. So it seems like I got rid of a lot, but I did get rid of 2.5 bags of things from this closet. So by the end of it, I felt just mind blown by how different the closet looked. And you'll see it at the end of this, how different it looks, how it looked from the beginning and how it looks now. It is so night and day. This is all I have for you guys today. I hope that I was able to motivate you to tackle something in your home today, even if it's the smallest project that makes the biggest impact for you. Try and get it done, not only for your house, but for yourself, to make yourself feel any better. And if you're new, please subscribe. I'd love to have you here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. But what about it? Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time?